Let's jump into the next story.
So an ancient Christian monastery was unearthed in al Quwain, and according to the Tourism and Archaeology Department of UAQ, the site includes a church, refectory, I can never pronounce that word, cisterns and cells for the monks. It was found that the community flourished between the late 6th to mid 8th century, and possibly they could have witnessed the birth of the Islamic era as well.
That is truly astounding. WAM has reported that the Minister of Culture and Youth, Noor Al-Kabi, said this archaeological discovery is of great historical and heritage value to the UAE. She states the UAE government is making great efforts to protect and preserve the local heritage for generations to come, in continuation of the approach adopted by the late founding father, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. What a discovery! This is like...
I think it's so interesting.
It's so, and you said like the ref, we would call it, places for the monks, like the cisterns. The detail in which they were able to uncover and then to essentially preserve, and that the UAE is very keen in preserving the heritage of the UAE, which is no surprise, but it's just amazing. The photos are so cool if you want to see them on our Instagram. Insane.
It was way before the Islamic era, and just like seeing, when you see the pictures, you can see just like the structure in which people would live in, and it's a very communal vibe. I think it's interesting, like the discovery process for them finding this, you know, because like obviously there's a lot of digging involved, you know, and once that's done, it's like, I don't know, it's just the overall process of them trying to uncover and unearth these artifacts and then figuring out what it is in a more historical manner.
So this isn't obviously the first uncovery that's happened in the UAE. I was lucky enough to visit Sharjah a couple of times, but this particular visit, we went to Fossil Rock, and the Al Meha area as part of the Visit Sharjah. It's an archaeological centre, and you can do guided treks, and they actually show you. So this specific site, if it's newly uncovered, I imagine we won't be able to visit it quite soon, but you can go to different archaeological sites in the UAE and visit them yourself, and it was just phenomenal. The scale at which they have kind of made these cool discoveries, and you can kind of see it firsthand near Fossil Rock in Sharjah. And if you want more information, go to visitsharjah.com/Fossil Rock, and it will tell you more about the marine fossils that have been uncovered there, which is so cool.
I can't wait for us to actually be able to go and visit. You know how they have the images where it's a rendition of what the situation would have been like back in the day? That's the most interesting bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Like when you go to the pyramids and they show you what people were wearing at the time and what the pyramid looked like at the time. I'm looking forward to that.
That's so true. Is that coming?
Well, it must. I don't know. I assume so.
I'm manifesting it. We would go to visit old castles in Ireland, and they would have kind of like the little townships right beside the castles, and you would see, you know, the woman baking her bread or like kneading the dough and churning the butter and stuff like that. So they gave you that kind of. They created that so you could get a real visual. Because sometimes we need that. We need it on our screen so we can scroll past in 5 seconds and then pretend like we know all about it.
Someone is not fond of social media by the looks of it.
I'm just saying. We're a social media generation. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to be joined by the CEO of the Global Citizen Forum, Tamlika Yordanova. She's going to be with us right after this break.